Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of JRC TV. This week we're focused on how do you bring out the primal strength in your heart and soul that you know is there. So when talking about primal strength, what in the world are we even talking about here? What I really want to focus on is that part of you, that element inside of you, that burning deep down desire that knows what you're truly capable of, that knows how strong you are at the deepest levels. Kind of like if you think of a young animal, a lion per se. When a young animal is out there, it's trying to prove itself to the world. It's willing to climb mountains and, wrestle with the other lions and figure out how strong and capable and powerful it is and where it fits in the world around it. So many times, if you're a young guy, you see yourself challenging other guys and challenging yourself and trying to constantly outdo yourself to prove what you're capable of and prove what's possible. But as you start to get older, obviously you also get wiser and you realize that life's not just about proving yourself all the time. You realize instead of trying to pick a fight, it's much easier to talk your way out of it and just move on. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the energy to put in when you could easily get the same outcome by moving right past it effortlessly. So obviously you get wiser over the years and you figure out how to use more Zen energy and more centeredness to gracefully move through life without as much strength and intensity and craziness about it. But here's what's interesting. Over time, if you do not challenge yourself to the fullest capacity of what's possible within your heart and soul, you'll begin to forget what you're really capable of. And the reason I bring this up is recently, some good friends who I worked with many years ago went and did a 50-hour boot camp challenge in San Diego, California, where they make you really, truly take yourself and push yourself to the absolute limits. 50 hours with very little calorie intake, 50 hours with very little sleep, 50 hours absolutely pushing your mind and your body and your emotions to the absolute max. And there's a gentleman named Gary Rush who went through this. And I think he's the oldest gentleman to complete Kokoro as of now. And in watching that from the outside, it made me think how many men that at one time in their life, they really pushed themselves to show themselves what they're truly capable of, have gotten older, gotten wiser, but kind of forgot what they're really capable of in their life. They haven't challenged themselves recently. They haven't put themselves to the mental, emotional, physical test to remind themselves what's truly, truly possible if they allow every ounce of them to activate at the highest capacity. Now, I'm not just talking to men on this episode, but guys, if you're out there and you hear me, pick a challenge. Pick something to take head on and do it something that literally pushes you beyond the furthest capacity of the limits, mentally, emotionally, physically. And as you do this, watch a part of yourself come back to life that might have faded away over the years. We get many men who reach out from time to time in their life, probably late 40s, early 50s, who start to feel lost. And one way to regain that passion, that purpose, that centeredness is to give yourself a true challenge. And that challenge might be mental, might be emotional, might be physical, might be all three at the best. But if you activate yourself and bring yourself to life, you'll remember what life's all about. You'll remember what's truly possible. You'll remember what you're capable of. And you'll be able to take that natural force, that primal energy that lives inside of you, and focus it towards what matters to you most in life, whether that be your family or your business or whatever it is you're working on. For ladies listening in, if you have a guy around in your life, challenge him. Get him to step up and ask him, when's the last time you took on something more than you felt that you were capable of? When's the last time you challenged yourself to push beyond the limits that exist in your own mind, body, and emotions? And get him to step up. If you want, and you're with him, join in, have fun with the challenge. Now, y'all might think I'm crazy with this one, but you won't know what it feels like until you're on the other side of it and realize, wow, I forgot what it feels like to be fully alive. To be fully living, to have my heart and soul, my blood pumping through my veins and really feel what it's like. Another way to do this is take on this type of challenge every single day. Choose one activity that you're going to push yourself way beyond the comfort zone in and see what's truly possible. See what you're truly capable of. So download today's worksheet, identify the area of your life that you've gotten soft in, identify your plan of action of how you're going to go out there and tap into that primal force of nature inside of you and unleash it at the fullest level. Have fun with this, and I look forward to seeing you next week for another episode of JRC TV.